Hey everybody, it's Jay Kitchen from jaysbeard.com. I hope you're doing great today. We're going to make some s'mores brownies, but with some extra special ingredients, or different ingredients, I should say. Before we jump into the recipe and the cooking, if you would be kind enough to subscribe to the channel, that would be really awesome because it will help us increase our reach, have more videos pop up, and other people suggested video streams, all that good stuff. Thank you so much. You are appreciated. This recipe, there's a number of different variations on it, and even on brownie box mixes, there's recipes for this kind of s'mores iteration of a brownie. You know, for those who don't know, which is kind of shocking, a s'more is basically a toasted marshmallow squished on graham crackers with a big chunk of Hershey's or some other chocolate. And you gobble that down and it's really, really tasty. What you're going to need for this recipe, you're going to need a box of fudge brownie mix. Now we're using what we picked up. I believe we picked this up at Walmart, probably. This is a great value. This is probably maybe $2, maybe $3, but I tend to doubt it. You're going to need 2 eggs, a half a cup of vegetable oil or some sort of shortening oil, that sort of thing. Ours is a little bit funny. It's kind of green colored, but it still works. And then you're going to need a couple tablespoons of water, I think 3 tablespoons of water. That's for the brownies alone. You're going to want to make the s'mores mix separately. The recipe calls for 6 graham crackers, a cup and a half of mini marshmallows, and 8 1.5 ounce mini chocolate bars. Now we're going to change it up a little bit. Instead of mini marshmallows, we were at our favorite Munchies place, World Market, and we found these popcorn flavored mushrooms. Now this could really go really, really badly or really, really well. We haven't figured it out yet, and we won't really know until we're finished cooking them. But I think the taste sensations between the popcorn flavored marshmallows and the chocolate will be something different, that's for sure. We are going to substitute for the graham crackers the Biscoffs. These really very sweet, because I don't have graham crackers, and other than making this recipe, I have no reason to have graham crackers. However, we do have a surplus of these Biscoffs in the house. Instead of the chocolate bars, I have used these cacao pieces in other recipes in the past, so that's what we're going to use, and I'll show you exactly what we're talking about. It's straight up cacao. It's a little bit bittersweet, but it's something different, and you know, we like to change up some of these recipes to sort of modify them. First step is preheating the oven to 350 degrees. Second step, make the brownies. Mix the brownie mix, the eggs, and the water in a bowl. Mix eggs, oil, water. Can be medium, can be large. I prefer large because I tend to be a little enthusiastic when I'm stirring and mixing, and things kind of get thrown around, but that's a personal choice completely. Now you need a 9 by 13 inch or a 9 by 9. 9 by 13 is preferable, but sometimes you can't have quite that space. So 9 by 13 baking dish for your brownies. What I do with them, I will spray the spray oil. It's probably cheating, but it's sufficient and it works. You can grease it with whatever you want, but that's what I use. Like I forget what they call it. Pam, I think one of the iterations is. So I spray the baking pan with this cooking oil. While the brownies are baking, that's when you make the topping. So you're going to break up the crackers into 1-inch pieces, place them in a bowl. You're going to add the marshmallows and the chopped chocolate, and you kind of toss it like a mixed salad to combine them. Marshmallows, cacao, cookies. After 15 minutes of baking, you're going to take the brownies out of the oven and sprinkle the topping ingredients on top of it. About 25 minutes in the oven, we take the brownies out, spread out the topping, cookies, marshmallows, chocolate, And then we're going to pop it back in for another 10 or 15 minutes. You're going to put the mix back in the oven to bake, and you're going to use a toothpick inserted about 2 inches from the edge. And once it comes out clean, you're done. It takes about another 7 to 10 minutes. Sometimes the brownie mix takes a minute to cook, but now as I'm cruising through the comments in the recipe section, this is from a website called allrecipes.com. A number of people do recommend not cooking it with the mix for quite so long. A lot of them say wait till you're about 7 minutes before ending the original brownie mix cook time and then add the topping. So you're going to have to tweak it a little bit, and that's what we're going to do right now. So the difference in cooking in a 9x13 pan and in an 8x8 pan is the cooking time. So a 9x13 pan, you're going to cook for 25 to 30 minutes, but an 8x8, it's going to be 40 to 45 minutes, and in my oven, it's actually more like 45 to 50 minutes. So take all those things under advisement. And I think what we are going to do, we are going to put the s'mores mix in a little bit later, because I don't want the marshmallows burning. For sure. And the finished s'mores brownies. Finished product. A little bit clumpy in the sense that they were kind of they didn't seem to be really totally cooked through at first, but it took some time for them to kind of harden up. And once they did, they're still very cakey. You can see, very cakey. We got the popcorn flavored marshmallows on top. The marshmallow has a spongy, springy kind of quality to it. The Biscoff's got a little bit soggy. The salty kind of popcorny flavor mixed with the chocolate is really very interesting. Now, going forward, I'm going to cook these a little bit longer, the brownie that is, so they get a little bit firmer when I put the marshmallows and cookies on top. But this is a good start. And that's like with any recipe, right? You got to tweak it. Yum, yum. Yum. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped you. If you do cook these, let us know how the recipe worked out for you. Feel free to tweak them any way you find appropriate. Our way is not the only way, obviously. Experiment. All you chefs out there, let us know how it goes. If you liked the video, smash the thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you didn't like the video, smash the thumbs down and still subscribe. Stay lifted. Stay well groomed. Please be kind to animals and other human beings. And we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, everybody. Happy Munchies.